Hi friends, today I am going to show you how to prepare your sea moss. The sea moss that I personally buy is from Red's Kitchen Sink. That's just one of the places that I buy it from, and it's wild crafted raw. So you will need your sea moss, a container, a lime, measuring cup, some spring water, and you will also use something to wash the sea moss in. I prefer to do it in one of these. Let's get started. Here, I usually just eyeball it, but just so you can have an idea, I took a cup of sea moss, and now I am going to rinse this off and clean it really well. It's up to you. I wash it right from the faucet, and I just make sure that I'm getting any sand or salt out. So I'm just rinsing it really well, and then I'm going to transport it to my other container. Some people use spring water to wash it. Completely up to you. Now that my sea moss is all clean, I am going to add my spring water and my lime. The lime is just so it won't have like that oceany, fishy smeller taste. And this is going to expand a lot. So I'm gonna let this soak overnight or for at least 24 hours. Sometimes if it's expanded, I'll continue the process in the morning, but I'll just give it 24 hours. So this is just 3 bottles of spring water. Then I'm just gonna take a lime, squeeze it in there, drop it in, squeeze, drop it in. You just let that sit for 24 hours. And I did take out the little 2 specks that were floating around. It was bothering me. This is what it looks like the next day. Completely expanded. And now we'll boil it. I took the limes out and I'm just pouring it in a pot. I poured it in the pot, put it on medium heat. Now we're gonna let that cook down a little. Once it gets to this point, you don't want to cook it down all the way. I don't know if you could tell with the steam, but it's time to blend it. So while it's still hot, I have transferred it to my blender. See, it's still steaming, and I'm gonna cover it and blend it on high until this looks smooth. So I blended this for about 1 whole minute. And now it's time to transfer it to, you can use mason jars. I'm using this container, but you can transfer it to a glass jar. I'm gonna let this sit out so it could cool down. Once it stops smoking, then I'll cover it up, put it in the fridge, and by tomorrow it'll be a gel instead of a liquid. So you have your sea moss gel. After it cools down a little bit, I just cover it, and I'm gonna cover this one too, and then put them in the fridge. The next day, this is what it looks like. And it is now a gel. You can scoop it out when it's ready to use.